What's up guys? Welcome to the HoodBoyz podcast. This is episode 13. Jina ni jina kubwa Alan Rands. Ukiangalia in my left tuko na Nduthi FC in the building. On my right kijana mzee mzima kama kawaida anaitwa Papa Gili. Mtajipiga intro cheke then we run it man.
Gili hapa kama kawa, karibuni sana.
As usual, karibuni sana, lakini kwa jina wananiita Alano. It's a pleasure to be here. We want to see how it went all down.
Yo, so this is Alano second time here, lakini umeangalia there is a difference. Alano wa kwanza akona sauti, lakini Alano wa pili hakuna sauti. Unajua the reason behind this. Lakini today, you guys man, I want you guys to tell me your highlight of the week in terms of the football man.
The football has been awesome. It's been awesome, and we have had a lot of football from Champions League, from the embarrassment of yesterday's football. It's been a great week for football fans. Ama, what do you think?
But for you, it has not been great week.
Probably it's an argument we can make. Kwa sababu if you look at it from my angle, I enjoyed football. Champions League. It was very awesome week, Wednesday and Tuesday. When we come to the weekend, Chelsea, there was a big game. On Sunday, there also going to be a big game. Like for football fans, generally for Chelsea fans, but
you know, when it comes to excuses, watu wanakuanga very general, Huyu jamaa jongelea anything about yesterday vizuri, anaguza kila mahali.
Watu highlight yangu ya hii ya the week, I'm very happy. Nduthi FC unasema mnyoroshwa na Bayern. Ndio sisi Bayern imetufanyia tu hivi. Umejoin.
Unajua leo nimetoka
sasa. Kuna jamaa alikuwa ameona amesema wanafanya triple game ya Brentford, Bayern na Manchester United. Bwana wamelose zote.
But lakini unaweza angalia as a team, tuko na Maresca pale, and the way he's been putting out players, at times he's getting it wrong, and he's getting it right.
So before we get deep into Nduthi FC, tuongelee vile mulifanywa ile kitu jana. You've mentioned that your highlight of the week, it's about football generally. Football imekuwa fiti, but I can say ijakuwa fiti sana kwako still, because if Champions League started, but at the same time Chelsea was still cooked by Bayern Munich 3-1. So Champions League imeanza, kulikuwa na mechi kadhaa. We are going to talk about the big teams in the Champions League and how they performed. Kulikuwa na game ya Arsenal ilipiga na Atletico Madrid. Arsenal dhidi ya Atletico Madrid, Arsenal ilishinda 2-0. Atletico Bilbao against Arsenal. So Arsenal won 2-0, courtesy of Gabriel Martinelli and Trossard pale. Kulikuwa na mechi ya PSG walikuwa napiga na Atalanta. PSG walishinda 4-0. Alafu pia kulikuwa na mechi ya Real Madrid. Ilikuwa inapiga dhidi ya Marseille. Game ilishaje?
Game ilisha 2-1.
Game of Madrid. In favor of Real Madrid. So Real Madrid pia iliweza kushinda. So you guys, your opinion will start with Arsenal against Atletico Madrid.
For real,
Bilbao man.
For real, if you look at it, I hope Arsenal, by the way, as a football fan, I hope Arsenal probably might do something small, wafiki hata kama ni quarters bana. Because technically, if you look at it, Arsenal has a good team, but they have a few things to work on. For the weekend, not for the weekend, I'm sorry. For the Champions League, they're gonna pull. They played well. At least I saw the game. They played well, but they have a lot to work on in terms of tournament games.
If you talk about tournament game, Arsenal, there is a lot that they need to work. Ukiangalia last season, Arsenal with the squad that they had, they got into the Champions League semi-finals. So what do you think that Arsenal enough work on, because you're saying that they are still not good in terms of tournament, and there is something that they need to do. So what exactly do they need to do?
For me, exactly nikiangalia pale Arsenal, Gyökeres is not going to score them that 25 goals or 20 goals. If you look at Gyökeres, you need a striker who's gonna score in and out. Player mwenye atawabeba pale Arsenal, nane watabeba.
But Gyökeres has done it before na Sporting. So
he has done it before with Sporting, but when you look at it from playing from Premier League, it's not like the same as playing for Portuguese league huko hivyo.
No, but ukiongea story ya Portuguese league, Gyökeres alifunga hadi Man City nakumbuka last season, so alipiga hadi European teams. So I think ni Arsenal yenyewe provide na hizo chances.
But now you see the system has to work for him, because he is their player, the main guy who pale anaweza bang his goals.
What I'll say, it's more of a start for Gyökeres. I think bado hajagel na team better. And kama uliangalia hiyo game ya Atletico Madrid in the second half, there was a little bit of a build up. Alikuwa anaanza to get into the game before atolewe. So me na feel with time Gyökeres at a pick up and he'll start performing. But Gilly, there is something else. Ukiangalia the likes of Gabi Martinelli and Trossard, who scored during that match, they have not been in the game. The new signings have been preferred. So for you, what do you think in terms of Martinelli? Is he going to replicate his form? Is he going to be better? And is he still an important player for Arsenal, same as Trossard?
No, I think Trossard and Martinelli ni very important for Arsenal, but they are better off wakitoka bench rather than wanacheza the full 90 minutes. And I think approach ya game ya Arteta, it's a bit defensive. Yeah. So that's why uliona aliweka Martinelli na Trossard ili change a bit the dynamics in hiyo game. So walileta difference in attack. You the entire game ulikuwa mna defensive mindedness, and then vile waliingia actually tulikuwa na jamaa fulani wa Arsenal alikuwa ananiambia watu wanaingia kufanya nini? Lakini sound wali change your game.
Yeah,
exactly. So I think they are nice wakitoka from the bench, watakuja kuleta ile impact.
So do you feel
I think hiyo part ya Martinelli, the pace he provides that wing side is quite important in modern football. You need that pace consistently, especially kwanza msee ameingia second half. Now you see you're able to take on your defenders, you have more energy. I think it kind of worked out juu hiyo pace ya Martinelli.
So ukiangalia during that game, Eze started the fixture, and Eze has been playing more on the left side of the pitch in Martinelli's position. But majority of Arsenal fan, the argument is tunataka Eze akuja cheze mid of the upper as an attacking midfielder number 10, and then Martinelli akue deployed to the left. So as we finish the discussion around Arsenal, do you guys feel that the right position for Eze is as a number 10, or Eze should play still as a left winger?
Eze seems to kucheza left wing, to be honest.
For real,
atakuwa better usle kucheza hapo number 10. He is very dangerous akiwa kwa position. But I know the problem ni kuna Odegaard pale. So you have to juggle between attack kucheza Odegaard.
Finding a balance is a problem. Kwa sababu both of them are kind of star players. If you look angalia kwenye Odegaard ametoka na Arsenal, there's no way you're just coming in and dismissing his position. What he has done with Arsenal has been awesome, because ole kijana amejaribu kuwabeba. He's been providing, he's been a good playmaker. Eze still comes in and plays the same position. But if you look at it, Arteta ameamua the left side is kind of is what working for him at this time. Tutamwacha tu tuone venye ataenda, but I think eventually Eze is the one who's going to replace where Odegaard is kind of playing. He's going to get that free role.
I think also in terms of depth, kulingana na zile games sasa mko nazo mingi, depth wise mko sawa. Sasa kama Odegaard mkisa umie kuna Eze hapo. But I think anafaa hiyo left position acheze one of the natural left ina Martinelli ama Trossard acheze hiyo wing.
Yo, that's okay. So just I'll give everyone like 5 seconds. I'll go to my left. Okay. You sold your best player Madueke in 10 seconds. What do you have to talk about Madueke?
Madueke is going to be important for us now. There's nothing much to say. It's going to be important considering Saka has played so many games.
Okay.
With you, Arsenal needed that.
So we close. Madueke will be very important.
He will be important. He's going to bang around 5 goals.
What about you, my guy? Madueke.
Me rate Madueke mbaya sana. Hata nilikuwa nasemanga if I was to buy any player from Chelsea apart from Palmer ni Madueke. So I think atakuwa very important for Arsenal.
A quick one, another match, Chelsea the same way walifanyiwa jana ile mambo, wakapigwa ile kitu. During the midweek Champions League, Chelsea waliitwa na mabaya sana, wakapigwa 3-1. So your quick reactions as a Chelsea fan midweek, do you have a chance? Do you have the tournament mentality?
I think first of all, coming from point ya Maresca, where is coming from?
Yeah.
Maresca has been putting across a point that it's like Chelsea is not yet complete.
Okay.
We've been seeing errors in yana make either with substitutes, with starting squads. For example, if you look at the downgrade, Gerald Hato on our left side, he's still very young. He's nowhere close to where Kurelas kind of pushes the game to. There's a drop down when you start Gerald Hato. So I don't ever think there's a time or a chance whereby at this particular time where Chelsea is going to push that boundary. We are not yet ready to win to push that to win the league. But we are playing awesome football.
So in short, this is season 2 of Maresca, huh?
Anyways, could be season 2 of Maresca, but what ni season ya ngapi Arsenal?
Okay, acha sisi wote walisema si ni watu wa Netflix, so acha tusiongee.
Keep on chilling.
Tumesukuma episodes kadhaa. A quick one about Chelsea. You know, kitu moja nimesahau. This guy is in the conversation and he's not in the Champions League, but we allow you to comment today. So ndio nimekumbuka.
Mtoto onyesha maziwa.
Acha tumuonyeshe kidogo wasikize. Unaonaje game ya Chelsea na Bayern? Where do you feel that Chelsea went wrong briefly, and where do you think they'll finish this in this tournament?
So I think ile game ya Bayern na Chelsea, it was Chelsea walikuwa outsmarted. See, in terms of tactical wise, I feel Bayern has more quality players than Chelsea. Tukiangalia both coaches, Maresca na company, wote walitoka championship.
True.
So they are championship kind of coaches. And the difference between Bayern and Chelsea mali iliingilia. Bayern wakisign players, walisign world class players. Whereas Chelsea the other side
wanafanya biashara.
Wana sign very young players wenye kuna potential, kuna ceiling, but they are not yet there. So hapo ndo I think Bayern
I kind of agree with you.
Bayern out class Chelsea. Tukiangalia kama huko mbele wako na Harry Kane ukiangalia the style of play anacheza, jamaa hadi unamuona hadi kwa defense. Yaani mse ana create chances from midfield na bado unapata huko mbele ana score. Wako na Olise, wako na Diaz pale. So they have quality players, world class players wenye mtu akiingia tu hivi akona impact. And I don't really think, maybe nikianalyze Bayern pia si atu akona game fit vile. You compare na the previous coaches nilikuwa naona Bayern, I think game yao imeregress kidogo, but wako na ile the breaking point yao ni ile wako na quality players pale mbele.
I would also look at it like this. Look at it from the angle of like venye ameiweka, the attacking side of Bayern was way better considering the defensive side of Chelsea. Right now Chelsea wana Colwill, okay? Uncle Tosin is just being an uncle. It matter mwenye umemweka na yeye ndio ataamua venye game amematch venye ataenda. So I think the defensive part of it, Chelsea kinda conceded the game early kwa sababu ya the attacking side of the opposite time and their defense. I think that's where you kinda look.
Pia midfield ukiangalia, unajua watu walikuwa na Bosta kuna Caicedo na Enzo. But ukiangalia Kimmich pale, very experienced.
But still, Caicedo kinda outdoes. There's no.
You see, there is something new mmesema hapa. Mmesema Chelsea have championship coaches. Also na Bayern. At the same time ukiangalia mse kama Caicedo came from Brighton, and I feel like Caicedo is building to be that player. So
what more building do you need, my guy?
No, I feel like
okay, you tell me kwani what level has Caicedo has to, like what level is there Caicedo anahitaji ku
level Caicedo nadhani okay, Caicedo has been playing well. I think grow into Chelsea game and generally is an outstanding player.
But this guy is the best in his position right now.
Okay, fine. Okay,
let's be honest. Mulikuwa outsmarted na Kimmich na kina Lema pale.
No, you can't put
reality.
I wouldn't really. They didn't win the midfield. They outsmarted us and it took your points.
Okay.
Considering that our defense was kind of not in the game.
Okay, fine. The thing is, if we start arguing with a Chelsea fan, we can't finish. He's like his brother who is not in the podcast. So anyways, let's run it. We're gonna game ya PSG walishinda 4-0 against Atalanta, right? So PSG, I like you guys to tell me, do you feel like come this Champions League season are they going to defend their title ama mambo itakuwa vipi?
I think they are still the favorites, even though I think watapata a lot of challenges na opposition. Kuna teams pia zimejipanga coming to the new Champions League season, but I think they still have the upper hand, according to my opinion.
Okay,
what Chelsea exposed PSG during that final, or the Club World Cup final. They exposed and they showed that any possible. Kumbe there's a leaking place if you manage to press them well. Kuna venye unaweza shinda game. So I think more teams kind of took notes. Now we've already seen team kind of pressing the same way. The same way Chelsea is being pressed by other teams. Unlike the other teams in the APL. Unaweza ona venye people are trying to force Maresca to change his tactics. Unlike just like before.
Okay,
So-
fine. Kulikuwa na game ya Inter Milan. They were playing against. I think they won 2-0, if I'm not wrong. Inter Milan. Just confirm. But ukiangalia Inter Milan, they won their match. 100% sure.
They're playing against Ajax.
They were playing against Ajax.
Yeah.
They won 2-0, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So they were playing against Ajax away. They won 2-0. And last season they were battered by PSG. So what do you think come to this Champions League? Alano wanaweza kuwa aje this Champions League?
I'm telling you, they're gonna hit up to the quarters. I'm sure Inter are gonna be there in the quarters. I have been watching a few of their games, how they're playing. The striker, the guy they got, what is his name? Not Lautaro. This black
He's
dude
the
who
guy.
plays with the brother.
The guy who scored
Oh,
actually.
this Thuram.
Thuram is proving to be very brilliant,
Yeah.
and I think he has a chance of pushing them. Consider they're very solid at the back. They just don't concede goals easily. I think they have a very big chance of. I can see them getting to the quarters easily.
Okay, another match kulikuwa na game ya Barcelona, walishinda 2-1 against Newcastle, a very tight match. Rashford amewaka moto kama pasi, yeah? Rashford alifanya ile kitu, alipiga brace bao moja, inaweza kuwa goal of the tournament.
Ile bao ni ya kimataifa.
So nyi wase mnaonaje game ya Barcelona generally? The other season wali end up kushindwa kwa, it was quarterfinals, right? Quarterfinals. This season, do you think that they can mount a challenge ama itakuwa vipi?
Barcelona is a good team. Wanacheza game fit pale. Hansi Flick amewamanage vizuri sana. And despite hiyo like Yamal hayuko, bado wana produce results. And I think it's one of the team to look out. I think wata challenge. Yeah.
I like the way the team is young. I like the way wanacheza, but naona ni kama historia superstars ni kama itawashika sana, because now considering what Yamal is doing outside the football, Rafinha is a superstar. The starsism thing, I think, gonna cause issues, like the way Messi and Neymar. At some point, Neymar decided, like, yo, I need to pay a check.
Yamal akonje juu ya STD.
Jamaa na Joti serious.
Kijana ni 17 years bwana, anaingia mashimo kila mahali, anasumbua.
But it's not something proven. I feel like the fact that Yamal enjoying himself outside there, is more of a Neymar kind of vibe.
But if you look at it like any superstar, look at any superstar. If you're a superstar at 17 years, the level at which Yamal is at, most of them, you either hide it or you're nowhere to be seen. You're nowhere to be seen, or every time now and then we're gonna see you having problems. You remember we had issues na Neymar every time now and then, ikifika siku fulani ya birthday, jamaa yuko game, ashapotea.
But I think it's a character issue. Ukiangalia watu kama kina Palma ni star, kina Maini, uonangi kwa hizo highlights mbaya hizo, every time unafanya hivi uko kwa basi.
That's why I said that stars thing.
Anahitaji kuwa managed. I think when you watu wenye surround na agent na nini.
I saw someone asking, when you were the parents.
Okay, fine. Anyways, because we want to run it from the Champions League quicker. So, what's your prediction, guys?
Kulikuwa pia na Liverpool, game. Liverpool na Atletico.
Liverpool na Atletico Madrid. Liverpool walishinda 3-2 last minute.
Kama kawaida.
The other thing, nimekuwa nikiona from EPL now to Champions, they're winning their game ikienda kuisha. What's up? Are they growing to the game?
Okay, I feel like in terms of Liverpool, there are other people who are saying this is a winner's mentality. This is a faggy kind of time for Liverpool and all that. But to me, I'm kind of skeptic in terms of going forward. I understand wako na new players. They're trying to gel. They're trying to work around together with the other team members. But na feel kuna venye kidogo, if they don't pick up, it will be a bit of a problem. So in terms of Liverpool, they won their match. They're one of the favorites. But guys, I want you to tell me who will be the top 4 in the Champions League, who will be in the semi-final, and who will eventually win the Champions League.
Predictions.
Yeah.
Top 4 na maanisha like kwa group ama ile
semi. Uko mwisho.
I think PSG nitaweka wa kwanza pale kwa semis. And then Real Madrid. I think Liverpool pia the kind of signings wali sign pia I think wanaweza fika semis, wako na potential. And the last spot I could rule out pia Man City. So it's tied between Man City, Bayern hapo Chelsea.
Umesema Arsenal iko kwa conversation.
There is no hakuna Arsenal ile.
Arsenal as well.
Your first team pale England ni nani unaona wakipush between Liverpool and Arsenal?
No, my prediction earlier before the league ianze was Arsenal.
Yours was Arsenal.
Yeah. But so pale Champions League semi final kuna PSG, Real Madrid.
I just want four.
And
2 more.
Unajua shida italingana pia hizo knockout watapatana nani na nani, but I think
just four, whatever the knockout will go to the
actually I'll take Arsenal now. And
now one more
race between Bayern, Man City. I'll go in Man City.
Yeah. For you?
I think for me I'm gonna put Inter there because of the way I saw how they are a tournament. They understood the tournament. I was to put Real, but Real and Alonso, I think he's still new to that kind of level of football. In terms, but Real because of experience of the actual.
Real is inside.
So I'm between. Okay, let's
just
go Inter.
I want 4.
Inter. I think Arsenal are gonna get to the semis again. Then PSG. There's a high chance PSG because
so we have 3. We have PSG. We have Inter. We have Arsenal.
And I also do think Barcelona are gonna be there because Hansi Flick is kind of very experienced.
So that is your 4.
Yes.
So guys, jumping in quickly into the Premier League, we had fixtures yesterday. Ilikuwa na early kickoff, Liverpool against Everton Merseyside derby. Liverpool won 2-1. There was a match between Crystal Palace. They were playing against West Ham United. Crystal Palace 2-1. Kulikuwa na mechi ya Leeds, walikuwa wanacheza na Wolverhampton. Leeds United walishinda 3-1. Kulikuwa na mechi kati ya timu gani nyingine ilikuwa nacheza jana, game kubwa kwanza. We will discuss further about that. That was Manchester United against Chelsea. Viwete wakapona wakashinda watu wa miguu mbili Ndudhi FC jana. So another fixture, kulikuwa na mechi nyingine ilipigwa jana. Fulham Brentford. Fulham ilishinda 3-1.
West Ham
Crystal Palace wakashinda 2-1.
Then Burnley na Nottingham wakaenda draw ya
1-1.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was yesterday's fixtures.
Sure.
Yeah. So you've missed one, the Crystal Palace game.
We just mentioned.
Maybe Brighton Tottenham.
Brighton and Tottenham.
But Crystal Palace, there's something I don't think everybody is saying. Crystal Palace are kind of playing very well from last season's final. From that game, they've been playing consistently well.
So despite losing,
even after losing
the legs of
I can't see that effect now. I am yet to see that effect. Actually, it's kind of
got a replacement, Jeremy Pino from I guess Villarreal, and actually he scored yesterday. No, he didn't score yesterday. Yesterday was Mateta and Tyrell Mitchell. Yesterday was Mateta and Tyrell Mitchell. So Crystal Palace, for you feel like?
I feel like they're gonna challenge for like the top 6. They're gonna challenge, considering it's a team that has also been top together. 6. Yeah, they're gonna challenge for top 6. So like, you see the way every season tunakuwa on a team that kind of pushes top 6, and then at the end of the season, like the way Nottingham Forest did it, like they push, and then because of how the capacity of the team, the season ikienda kuisha wanna drop down.
So meaning that automatically United is not closer to top 6 because if you put Palace,
United is nowhere at top 6.
If you put Palace in there, automatically United are not there. Okay, of which they are not going to be there anyways.
That's 100%.
Sasa mnaongelea Crystal Palace, bao mna sneak in Manchester United.
Manchester is the devil.
And not but never ignore.
It's just that I may mention ameleta Palace kwa namba maningi za maliza mechi.
Sasa Palace ni number 6. Sisi tunataka hiyo number top 4 of number 5.
I don't see game gani. Where inatoka wapi?
Umetuachia point ngapi Chelsea?
No, what's a story ya point? Let's look at the game hata jana venye ilichezwa. Okay? If you can even look at the game when it was equal. Okay? Where second half Where did Manchester play?
Guys, before
It was the first 5 minutes.
check it. This is our
How many chances did you create after
this
5
this
minutes?
is actually gonna be our topic of discussion today. But before we get into that, I want your quick opinion in regards to the fixtures. Spurs against Brighton. Brighton started very well. Scored 2 goals in the first half, courtesy of Ayari. There was a goal scored by Yankuba Minte. Alafu Tottenham towards first half, they scored 1 goal, courtesy of Richarlison. And then Kudus with a very big shot equalized. It was an own goal. So Tottenham have started very well. I think this is their second game. No, they've only lost 1. And then they drew 1. They had like almost 100% record. So what is your opinion about Tottenham? Do you think they are consistent or they are still the same Tottenham?
I think I'm going to look at the coach. And I think basically because of the coach, leave alone the team. I think the coach is way from where he came from what he did at Brentford. I can say he's going to do much way better because now he's got more money, he got more talent, better players.
Yeah.
So I think Tottenham might even push for top 6.
Yeah.
They're going to push for top 6. I don't think there's a chance of them missing out top 6.
Gilly, yesterday, Xavi Simons, he came in the second half, changed the game a little bit, as much as Kudus was a star man. Do you think that in the Tottenham team, Xavi Simons is only one of the world-class players there, or you don't categorize Xavi Simons as world-class?
I don't think he's world-class yet.
Okay, I think Tottenham, they have a good squad.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that Maddison alipata injury. Yeah. So Xavi Simons ile kucheza hiyo role ya number 10, I think anaweza amefit in kwa hiyo nini vizuri, but I don't think bado ameanio but ya kwa world class. And I think Thomas Frank is doing a good job na Tottenham, even though I feel bad juu mnavurugwa pia na Brighton. And you see, wali score just 1 goal because Brighton walijifunga pia own goal.
Walikuwa na own goal.
So like Brighton scored 3 goals. Yeah. It's the same way walifanyia pia Man City. So I think Tottenham maybe in time they'll get good, but I don't think bado wako.
Are they going to finish?
If I look at the kind of, you see, at times team inaweza kuwa na very top talent.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at Tottenham, they have kind of selectively good talent. If right now Johnson anakula bench.
Yeah.
That young man last season alikuwa na kama 12 goals. He played very well.
Yeah.
But sahi yako bench. I don't understand why Thomas Frank anamweka bench. Inaniuma pia FPL liko na yeye pale hivi.
Unaumia pale.
Ninaumia because he's truly good. He's truly good. Yeah. Ukiangalia Kudus is doing amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, ule boy mwanze, he's playing amazing. So I think simply because of the players he has, Akina Van der Ven, they're kind of pushing that defensive line of it. I think that's gonna help him. Waweze kudini top 6.
So for you, Tottenham are gonna finish top 6.
They're gonna be in
for
the
you,
top 6.
Tottenham are gonna finish top 6.
I think I'll go the same.
So for you, Tottenham is going up to top 6. United then, okay, you guys are still taking United position. Anyways, I don't want to go to United very much. Kulikona game, you've talked about Crystal Palace, they are doing well. There was another fixture between
Fulham, Brentford.
Fulham played well last season. They've started well also this season.
Started well.
Iwobi bana.
Iwobi anawaka pale.
Wale moja hatari pale na bao pia. So Fulham wanacheza fine. But now this is the conversation. Yesterday nimekuwa mkiona game ya Liverpool, couple of matches against Arsenal, wonder goal but 80 minutes above, against Burnley last minute huko, Newcastle last minute. What is your opinion, guys? Do you think that it is because the players have not clicked? This is a winner mentality, they will still win Fergie time, or Liverpool should step up?
I think I'll die on this hill. I still believe Ancelotti is an average coach at best. So hizi mweka level moja na kina Klopp. Klopp did an amazing job for 9 years.
Yeah.
And this guy alipata a ready-made squad, and then amesupportiwa vizuri sana, amepewa all the resources he needs. I think the only department peke yake hapo sainiwa ni center back, because wing backs nao pia alibaiwa, right? I think full back, sorry. alipoa Frimpong, amepoa Kakes, and huko mbele pia amesainiwa, hata anakuwa confused na yake aiza kama
Kitike.
I think ukiangalia game ya Liverpool vile walikuwa wanacheza na Klopp, the method of football like wanakupress ile proper, they kind of have regressed kidogo. Liverpool walikuwa na with the kind of signings wamefanya, wanafaa kuwa wana kill games na 40-50 minutes washamalizana na nyinyi first half, but I think as it is now they kind of are struggling. I don't know shida ni wapi, and I feel the first game nimeona Liverpool wamecheza proper. I don't know kama ilikuwa ni derby ni jana nao walikuza,
but they dipped in the second half. Wako cheza game fit second half.
Of course, but I think ukiangalia zile games zote wamecheza hii season ya jana peke yake ndio mimi nimeona like Liverpool nao, hiyo ndio Liverpool sasa yenye tunajua.
Okay,
so I think over time I don't know this guy, mimi namwangalia tu na macho tu ya mbali. I don't know,
inaweza kuwa ngumu.
Mimi naweza isema hivi, Liverpool na Ancelotti kushinda tuseme la season league, ilikuwa shot moja akaangukia ile ulipewa, alafu uka perform right. So I think the current season is going to prove very different because one, you already have the league, ukoshabeba league, so what you're pushing now the Champions League, you can't tell us you're not even defending it. I don't think they're gonna defend it kwa sababu if you look at Salah's form is dipping. I don't know what's happening. Salah form is dipping considering pia age ina come, but I don't think bado amefika hapo. Sidhani venye Salah sasa form ina dip. Consider pia wameleta new signings. Frimpong hajazi shoes za Trent in neither nowhere. I don't see anywhere Mali anaweza jaza shoes za Frimpong.
Anaweza pia anacheza kama player wa mid table.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alitoka Bournemouth.
He's not an upgrade.
He's not an upgrade.
No, I feel like I have a contrary opinion. Mimi nimeona Kakes the last 2 games and I'm feeling that he's playing well.
The guy was hooked. Kuna game ali hooked.
It was the last one. It was because of what I think yellow card, and then he was playing dangerously. So coach akaona
this guy
there has been a down.
Based anacheza like a mid-table player. See, achezi called player.
He's just playing like a Bournemouth player.
Okay,
exactly. But not a star Bournemouth player who he was.
But me I feel where it will come to bite Ancelotti a bit. It is in terms of his squad selection. He has options, especially in the attacking side. Ekitike has come in and he's playing very well, man. Ekitike amefanya 4 goal contributions already.
Yes, 4 goals already.
Jana hadi uliangalia, okay, we can't compare. For me, I feel like Isak is that guy because even when Ekitike was asked yesterday about his opinion and the kind of problem is causing the coach with the selection, Ekitike alikuwa zile za I've been an understudy of Isak. I've been watching Isak when I was still in the German Bundesliga, and I feel like us playing together, it will grow my game. And I feel like mina feel challenge yangu itaanza kuanda au jamaa. Sometimes atakuwa anajua ni nani atataka kumweka, and ukiangalia the likes of Vitz pia na venye Vitz bado haja pick up the game
still.
So what do you guys feel like where eventually will Ancelotti mambo yake itaharibika?
I think pia wataafektiwa na the second at the same thing. They have too much stars. Ekitike ameprove like you guys, me I can play, I can score. You have Isak who's already proven. Okay? So it's just a matter of yeye na kuclick game. I think at some point he's gonna try to use them both. Considering you have a very good number 10. I don't think we are yet to see the best of it. With time we're gonna see the best of him. On the side, I think on January there's gonna be a replacement. He's gonna do a signing or some sort. Frimpong is not feeling those shoes.
Okay guys, so tunataka tuingie. Unajua ni vizuri kuongea leo kwa sababu kesho tutabebwa na nduthi huko nje. Mimi nishaanza kuwa I've been affected today. Nilikuwa nakuja podcast naambia mso wa Chelsea nifikishe hapo juu destination, anakataa kunibeba na pesa ni zangu bwana. So nataka tuingie kwa mambo hatari ya timu inaitwa Chelsea. Papa Maresca, shida ilitokea wapi jana ndugu yangu?
Papa Maresca, okay, first of all, Maresca jana alicheza, how do I put this in simple terms? Maresca alifanya hivi, alipanic after ile era ya 5 minutes.
Red card.
And when he panicked, he made 2 very quick substitutions. Okay? Which came to show they affected us. Because I think he game tungeshinda if we either had either Estevao or Neto in the game. But you see, because of that injury and the following hamstring ya Palma, he was forced to do early. Second half venye likuja, we already saw it. Manchester hakuna kazi.
But me na feel before you even give your opinion generally about the game, ujamaa anasema second half Chelsea walikuja vizuri. I mean, United were nowhere to be seen. But me, I have a different opinion because United defended very well yesterday, and I don't think Chelsea when walitoa wachezaji wao, Chelsea wakati walitoa the attacking part of it, they killed the offense. So Chelsea were dominating the ball in the second half, but they didn't really create like something tangible. Una get?
Considering Chelsea creative players, it's either on the flanks, ama Neto, Estevao. You see, considering those players are not in the game, we didn't have outlet of football at any given point. We did not have any outlet. Na I think hiyo ndio ilitucause, because now if you're 10 men down, namna ukipata player mmoja kona pace, I think kama Neto pura mpira huko, that guy is very very quick. He could be a threat too, but now we got the ball. Joao Pedro's receiving very well, holding play up huko high, but there's no outlet ya your ball. I think if it was not for that, that game would have had a very different outcome.
Bwana, mlipiga watu, mlifanya ile kitu, unajua it was something very, it is not common, it's
waliangukia.
Lakini mimi sisema United iliangukia jana, mimi nasema Chelsea pia they had their part. So my guy, United, wewe kwanza una feel aje kama msee wa team ndogo inaitwa Manchester United?
Actually I'm very happy. Tumekuwa tunatroliwa all over. And one thing, regardless ya kama tulipiga Chelsea ama nini, hiyo ni kitu yetu ya kawaida pale Old Trafford. No. Honestly, Chelsea litupiga nini mara ya mwisho?
The last time Chelsea
2013. That was the last time you guys beat us. So, in as much as tuko chini ama tuko Old Trafford pale nao Chelsea, inakuanga ni nightmare kwao. So, one thing I'm very happy to tulishinda hiyo game. Of course, ina boost the confidence pia squad going to the next game. And I also feel we could have done more. Juu team iko 10 man, and then kuna better chances za ku score more goals, but I don't know mentality ya our players pia inaenda wapi juu. Kama kuna very clear goal angepea Sesko pale afunge. And also I think we are doing silly mistakes kama hiyo ya Casemiro zinaweza cost play kwa game. Hii ile game tulifaa kwenda like let's say 3-4 goals nil comfortably. And then some
3-4 goals nil. How?
No. I see where Ahmad alipoteza chances kadhaa by the way.
Exactly.
Ukiangalia Mani ilikuwa more dangerous kwa hiyo game. Let's say the truth. You guys did not create enough.
And also
we can look at it like this.
Already walikuwa na one man down.
That was the only reason why you guys were better.
Kukurela alipiga Mazraoui. Hiyo pia ingefaa kuweko kwa VAR. Kwa hiyo ilikuwa red.
Before turudishe kwa Alano. What do you think worked for United yesterday? Niliona Ahmad alichange position, walikuwa wanacheza wawili na Mbwemo hapo mbele. So what exactly changed things yesterday for United? Because you guys started on a high.
No, I think what changed we took our chances. From game 1 ile ya Arsenal tumekuwa tukicheza, we have been creating a lot of chances but we are not finishing them. So that's the only difference I think we made yesterday. Ukipata chance, maliza chances zako, otherwise utauawa. Yeah, I think that's the only difference.
So do you feel Alano Ujama for the first time, okay, United have not been taking their chances but they met Chelsea and took their chances. Do you blame your defense?
No, I don't even blame my defense because I know what we experienced through the defense. The thing is, if you look at that game vizuri, for me, if Sanchez angefanya the error he made, because I think most of us are arguing, we've been conceding goals. Okay, it's not that we have been keeping through clean sheets. Okay, conceding 1 goal, it's something normal in football.
Yeah.
So he didn't need to. Then at this time, we're playing Manchester, a team that is not even playing well.
Timu ilipigwa na Grimsby ama Grimsby.
Iti mechoka.
Alafu mnafanywa ile kitu.
Bruno nowadays moves like he's old.
No, but one thing that these guys. Umuulize kwanza wamesign how many goalkeepers in the last 2 seasons.
You know, yesterday.
Na bado unalianga tu Sanchez every season
because actually you see me I thought
Nani sign very many keepers.
I thought Nani alifanya fit. Unaona this guy anaitwa Johansson. Huyu jamaa alikuja akacheza fine. Even if you compare that guy with Sanchez, I don't know why Maresca stick with Roberto Sanchez.
Maresca, the way Chelsea team is a system team. So you every day, any other day, you can take a player who can get into the system and then play how the system kind of plays. But now you see, Sanchez has better saving rate than Johansson. Considering Manchester are going to take shots, considering he has been with us for the longer time, he's way better. He's way better than Johansson. Johansson does not give and get play time. So for a big game, and then consider here, big games, it doesn't matter if who you are. Give big game is a big game. Okay? Each and every team is coming out here
I
to win.
Unajua niliangalia game ya Brentford na Chelsea and the way this guy started the match, alieka Cucurella nje. He did a couple of changes in the team, and then later on akakuja kuleta, I think James was also outside.
Even Palmer came in the
second half, and then when these guys came, that's when the game changed. So meaning zile za, you know, there are players who need to start in your team.
There are games certain players should not miss. It's not a matter of any. If you look at that Brentford game, Chelsea were the better team from second half. Now, if you look at it from the perspective of Brentford, they have not been very well. They have not been a very good team. So it made a lot of sense to start other players because their gameplay and it went to 2-2.
Walitupia kona kama nini throw in kama inapiga.
But you see that era, dropped down.
Maresca is at best championship coach. With the resources zote amepewa pale Chelsea. With like, for example, ungepea Lampard the same resources huyu jamaa amepewa.
No, I would argue differently. Considering kwani Maresca tumekuwa na yeye how many seasons?
This is the second season.
Yes, the first season, what did he do?
He won the conference.
Leave alone even the conference. Even the Club World Cup, he was there top 4.
Yeah.
Okay? It should count for something, considering it's rebuilding. You practically can see it's rebuilding. Every season you get players and tons of players.
So what's happening this season?
What happened is we kind of realized it's a drop down. The players we got, there's a huge drop. Cucurella to Jorel Hato, there is a very huge drop. So even the same.
Anyways, I feel like these guys, their defense is leaking. That is one thing. They signed everyone, but forgot to really reinforce where they need to. They don't have like a proper leader in the defense.
Actually got a last-minute injury, Colwill. Colwill is a good leader kwa hiyo CB. Na every time hata Anko Tosin, if you put him with Colwill, he kind of has a brilliant game.
Actually, I feel no Tosin. Tosin is the attackers to decide where they want to score from. In which angle are we going to score?
But Anko has kind of helped us in other games. So at best, he's still
when other teams are not.
He's not the best. He's not even the best. He's not at the best centre backs. And for you to compete in Premier League for the league, your defense has to play. Either you like it or not. If your defense is leaking, sioni kienda anywhere.
Anyways, guys,
unasemanga winners celebrate
and then the losers explain.
So that is what he's doing. But the good thing is, if you look at the way Chelsea tunacheza, 1000%, hata tunaweza ekelea bet. Hakuna venye Manchester inamaliza mbele ya Chelsea.
Hiyo nani?
Hiyo hakuna hata.
Haya, so my guy, mmeshinda jana. Amorim aongezewa contract. Mambo vipi?
Definitely. It's not to me, baby, let me be honest. It's not even a debate. Mimi, we have been through change coach kila time. Now and then. And club imekuwa mismanaged for more than 10 years since Ferguson ameenda. And for those years hatujakuwa na structures how do we want to play? How do we want to do our own things? How do we want to do our signings? At least for now, we have those people, football people, pale wana run football. When you wanataka kujua, we want to play this way. And they decided we want to play Amorim's way. So walimleta mid-season and now he's there. What we are doing, we are struggling a bit, and the reason is because huwezi fanya overhaul ya squad entire with one window. So tume defense tuko sawa, huko mbele tusha sign good players, tume get rid of some of the little bomb squad, and the only bit remaining sahi ni pale midfield, and I'm pretty sure Beralda the CEO alisema will start competing in 2028. Ndio maana mimi nashangaanga naona mafans wa Manchester wana panic, tume lose wanaanza ku overreact, tume draw wanaanza ku overreact. Me personally I'm at peace that the people running football walisema tutaanza compete 2028. We need several windows to do a squad overhaul. Not let it. Ukiangalia vizuri by the way tunakuwa run pale midfield.
So you want to tell me it's gonna take 5 years? For around 3 years. 3 years. Considering walimaliza half. Now we add him 3 more years za kukua competitive. Not winning. This is being competitive.
Realistically, where we were, tulikuwa mbaya sana. We have had players wenye wameletwa na different coaches. Wenye ni good players, all class. Hata akitoka anaenda na shine na other players. But hawana connection to one another.
Yeah.
Plus mentality and stuff. And now what we are doing is rebuild. And it will take time, trust me. Hatuwezi sema tumesign 2 players just hii transfer window. Tumeleta Mbeumo, Sesko and Kunya. If ukiangalia team yetu sahi where we are struggling sana ni midfield. A ball carrier, destroyers, nini hiyo, the kind of, you see like the kind of Caicedo player pale midfield ama Maresca.
Yeah.
That is the kind of player sahi. Mwenye anaweza kuja pale hivyo atapatana na Maino. Maino naye na bite is slow. But number 8 naye ana control but hana zile legs za ku destroy balls nini kwa DM. So I think we still have 1, 2, 3 windows nataka ni January transfers za kuleta new players. So mimi naambianga mafans wa Manchester wenzangu be patient.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Wadau, I think we've talked.
Hatuna luxury ya clubs kama Chelsea wenye
watu 50.
50 players.
You see, as we are a winning team, if you're not winning, what do you have to do with you?
Exactly.
Hakuna kitu unalipwa nayo ati now because you've passed through a certain process. No, at the end of the day, what are you bringing to the table? Okay. You have to win something.
Okay, guys, talking about winning something, hopefully we'll not have another Netflix as Arsenal. Anyways, let us wrap this episode. Kama kawaida, my name is Alan Dranza. You are last wherever. Gili jina kubwa ushamaliza, you are contented. Mzee Alano.
Mimi nitasema it's been a pleasure.
Okay, wagwan wadau, that is it. Thank you so much manze for turning up. Looking forward to have another episode with you. Tupatane HoodBoyz podcast, another episode. Thank you so much for watching us. Adios.
Muchachos.